just wanted to share with you some, what's for me really good news. Project Lighting will now have full lighting functionality like I originally envisaged. I did have a problem where I couldn't get the 3Racing LED controller to correctly pick up the signals from the receiver and to spot that the wheels were turning and do the indicators, spot that I was going from throttle to reverse and to do the brake lights and so on. The reason for that was the radio gear I was using, which was an OrangeRX T6 transmitter and an OrangeRX R620 receiver. When they bind DSM2 standard, but at 22.5 milliseconds, which is too slow for the 3Racing LED controller. The LED controller wants between 5 and 20 millisecond, what's called frame rate. Normally you don't care about frame rate, you just plug in and your servos work and that's great. But this LED controller needs between 5 and 20. No good. After lots of hunting around, and I've come up with a decision, I've bought a new transmitter. This is a Turnigy 9XR. It's way over the top for what I need, but it does let me use, in the back here, it's a modular radio system. You have these clip-in modules for different radio systems. I've got the OrangeRX DSM2 module, and it has a button there, the bind button, that you can also press 3 times to cycle between different output modes. Right now it's flashing once, that means it's on DSM2 11 milliseconds. That's great, but I tried binding that to the R615 and it will bind, but they talk to each other, and this module goes back into 22 millisecond mode, so that's no good. However, also I purchased, looks the same but it's not, this is another OrangeRX receiver. This is the R620, so we're going from a 615 to an R620. Apart from this having a fail-safe, which is why I bought it, so you can control where your servos will finish up if you lose radio signal, this will bind to this at 11 milliseconds, which means, if I can get the body shell facing the camera, if I turn the steering, there we go, I've got flashing indicators. Also the reverse lights work properly now, and my brake light comes on when I'm using the brake.